Hope everyone's well today. Hope you had a great week. We are excited to be here. I'm so glad to see you all. So glad you're joining and ready to tap. All right. Um, my week has been long and busy and chaotic. I don't know about y'all, but I am welcoming the weekend and enjoying this weather. All that rain we got finally yesterday was nice. All right, anyway, let's get to it. We're tapping today. We're tapping all about allowing more money, which I love these kinds of topics. I love all the topics on money and abundance because I feel like it's so relevant no matter who you are, because we live in a society that relies on money, right? And it can really symbolize lots of different things for us, like freedom and access and choices. And so there can be a lot of complexity around that, a lot of different core beliefs that we're hanging on to from our childhoods and, just all the messages that we get day in and day out about money and about abundance. But the good thing about that is that we can change those. We can shift the way that we're thinking about it. And just by simple tapping practices like this one, we can learn to really think differently about them and expect to have different relationships. So, I think money can be a challenging topic for many people. And, we can have some complex relationships with money, and that can block our abundance. That can block our wealth from flowing into our lives. So, it's funny because I think even though it's money that we say that we want, really what we're wanting underneath that underlying desire is freedom, security, and that happiness that we're ultimately seeking, right? And so money is really just a tool to access more of those feelings. So, we're going to tap on some of those faulty beliefs that we might have picked up, some of that built up resistance that we have toward our own flow of abundance, and see what happens. All right. Okay, so wherever you are, I want you to get comfortable. Hopefully, you are sitting up. You can be laying down too, doesn't really matter. As long as you can hear me. And we're just going to close your eyes for a moment. Just get a little bit grounded in your space. Just feel your body supported by whatever surface you're on. And just begin to feel your feet connected to the ground. Feel your hands resting on wherever they're resting. Soften your jaw. Drop your shoulders. Maybe give them a roll and roll them out a bit. And I'd like you to just begin to turn your attention to the topic of money. And perhaps visualize a stack of bills in front of you. And I want you to just observe any feelings that might be coming up, any sensations that might be present in your body. Noticing any tightness or constriction, any underlying resentment, anything that might be there, just being curious without judgment. And just take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And let it all go. Let all that resistance, all that tension flow out through your body one more time. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Good. And just as a brief reminder, we are starting with our karate chop points, this knife edge side of our hand, moving to the top of the head, forehead, side of the eye, under the nose, chin, collarbone, under the armpit, and your wrists. Okay? And you can follow along with me, say what I say, or you can change up the language. And then let's get to tapping. All right. Taking full responsibility for your own well being. I choose to allow money. And I choose to love and accept myself. I choose to allow money. And I choose to love and honor myself. I choose to allow money. I choose to allow more of it. And even though I may have a hard time receiving abundance, I choose to love and accept myself. And even though I might have certain blocks around money that might be preventing more access to abundance, I am ready to shift that. I choose to allow all the things I can get with money. And I choose to clear whatever resistance I might have. I choose to allow more money. And I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself and everyone else who might have contributed to my resistance to money. I choose to allow more money. I choose to allow more money. And as long as I'm allowing it, I choose to allow lots of it. And I'm clearing any resistance to that. Whatever resistance might come up around money, I choose to clear that out now. Clearing it out at a cellular level. Clearing it out from every fiber of my being. Clearing it out all the way back through my past. Clearing this resistance to money. All the way back through my childhood. Back through all those times in my life where I may have picked up negative associations to money. I might have learned along the way that money was bad. or that having money made me wrong for some reason. I learned that to have money meant that I might threaten other people, maybe people who weren't as well off, and maybe the beliefs my parents had about money became some of my core beliefs also. And I've internalized a lot of messages about money. I might have learned it was better to play small, or maybe it was better and safer to just not make very much money. And then no one will be threatened by me. And I see this clearly now. I see the origins of where this came from, how it's holding me back, how it might make me feel undeserving and unworthy. But I am the architect of my life, and I'm also the architect of my mind. And I'm ready to clear all of that out so that I can allow a lot more money, clearing all those fears of having money, the fear that I'll lose it, the fear that I'll misuse it, the fear that it might make me bad. I'm clearing all of that nonsense out. And even if I did lose some money, I trust that there's plenty more out there available to me. So I'm allowing more. And I'm allowing all the good things money can buy. And I'm allowing all the good stuff that I can have, whether money is necessary or not. I'm clearing my resistance to all good things. And I'm allowing all kinds of things to flow into my life. I'm allowing freedom. I'm allowing comfort. I'm allowing security. I'm allowing all the things I desire. clearing out all my resistance to having it. Clearing whatever I am holding on to in my energy system. Clearing whatever may be blocking all these good things. And since in many cases, the easiest and the best way to get these good things is through the use of money. I choose to allow a lot more money. And I choose to feel really good about that. Clearing the fear that it's not spiritual to have money. Because source is abundant. And I choose to experience abundance. I choose to feel connected to the source of all things. I choose to feel connected to the source of all abundance. And that is a very aligned feeling. And I choose to feel really good about that. I just choose to feel really good. And the better I allow myself to feel, the more good I attract into my life. And the more I benefit others around me. And I choose to allow it because I deserve it. As a magnificent child of this universe, I am worthy and deserving of all the abundance this universe has to offer. And so I'm allowing it. I'm allowing all this good, including money. And I'm allowing myself to feel good about allowing money. It's safe for me to allow money. It's good for me to allow money. Because the more money I have, the more good I can do with it. And of course, there's a lot of good I can do without money. And I choose to do that too. But there's even more good I can do with money. And I choose to allow more money to do that. allowing more money to benefit myself and others. Allowing myself to feel really good about that. Feeling great about allowing more money in body, mind, and spirit. Karate chop. I have what it takes to create a better relationship with money. I am worthy and deserving of abundance in all forms. The more abundance I have access to, the more good I will do in the world. I am melting away all faulty programming. I am clearing out all the resistance within me. It is dissolving from my cells, from every fiber of my being. I am free, I am confident, and I am ready for more. And so it is. Take a deep breath. And go ahead and just close your eyes one more time. Settle into your body. Let all of these messages, all of those sensations that came from tapping on our points in our body, just let them anchor in, anchoring into your cells, into your mind. Let them take hold. And I'd like you to just draw your attention back to the subject of money one more time. And once again, visualize a stack of bills in front of you. And just notice if there have been any shifts, if maybe you feel slightly different than you did at the beginning. Just being curious, and if not, that's okay too. And just knowing you can come back to this tapping, do it as much as you need to, as much as you'd like to really work through those blocks. This is a practice, and it might take some work. So breathe in one more time through your nose and out through your mouth. Letting it all go. Roll those shoulders back. Stretch your body. And get ready to take on this day. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining, for being here. Wonderful to see you all, and I hope you all have a great weekend. I'll see you next